What's up, guys? It's Wally. Today, we're going to be doing some battles with the team featuring the Porygons. So now that the Porygon line is back in the DLC, I'm extremely excited because it's a line that I really like to use back in Sword Shield. And not just Porygon-2, but Porygon-Z as well. And I know it's a little weird to have them on the same team because they really do fit different roles, but I was really that excited to use them that I thought it'd be really cool to put them on the same team. Now, I know Porygon-2 really is a more bulky Trick Room setter, whereas Porygon-Z is more of a glass cannon. It's got some pretty good speed and a really high special attack stat as well. And this thing's going to be hitting extremely hard, but again, doesn't necessarily have a ton of bulk. But having them both on the same team means that we could be a Trick Room team, and we actually could be a more speedy team as well. And of course, having Tsareena is really nice out there as well, because since Porygon-2 and Porygon-Z don't have a Ghost Terra, I know they do kind of have that little bit of susceptibility to being faked out, especially with Incineroar going to be out there quite a bit. However, having Tsareena out there with the Queenly Majesty means that you're not going to have to worry about that. Now, like I said before, Porygon-2 is going to be a more bulky Trick Room setter, so that means that it really isn't going to have anything invested in its special attack or attack stat. So we do have the Trick Room and the Recover, but that means that we have Foul Play as one of the moves. And the great thing about Foul Play is that it doesn't take your attack or special attack stat into consideration when dealing damage. It takes the Pokemon that you are hitting's attack stat into consideration when dealing the damage. So it's really nice because there are a lot of really strong physical attackers, especially in this meta, so being able to go with something like Foul Play onto one of them is going to be extremely beneficial. And then the last move we have is the Ice Beam, and that's really nice into Flying Mons, and especially the ones that are Dragon types, and things like Landorus that do have like a 4x weakness to that. So that's a really good thing on Porygon-2. And it does also have Analytic, which means that if we aren't in Trick Room, chances are we are going to be going last with Porygon-2, but that also means that we get what I believe to be a 30% boost to our damage if we end up going last. So that's going to be really nice for Porygon-2. Now, Porygon-Z does have the Choice Specs, and it also does have the ability Adaptability. Now, we have seen this on a couple other Pokemon, especially things like Basculegion. However, if you haven't seen it, it basically takes your stab moves and goes from a 1.5 multiplier up to a 2. So it's kind of like terastallizing into the same type that you already are. So like we see a lot of Fairy Terra Fluttermanes to be able to get that 2x stab. Porygon's going to get that without terastallizing. So that's going to be really nice for its move Tri Attack, which is typically an 80 power, but because you are going to get that 2x stab boost, it's really nice because that's essentially going to go up to a 160. And then if you have Chi-Yu out there, you're going to be able to lower everyone's special defense by 25%, and then the Choice Specs ups that by 50% as well. So again, some really crazy damage. And even if you don't have Chi-Yu out there, again, it's going to do some really good stuff. Now, it also does have Psyshock, Thunderbolt, and Shadow Ball, some pretty good coverage moves, and since it is an Electric Terra, that Thunderbolt could potentially become a stab as well. And if I'm not mistaken, the adaptability does also work there if we end up terastallizing, so that Thunderbolt would get a 2x stab as well, so that's going to hit extremely hard. So again, two Pokemon that aren't necessarily on the same team together, but two that I think are going to be extremely fun. So we'll get into the battles, but before we do, as always, if you guys are new here, just haven't yet, please make sure to go down and hit the subscribe button. If you guys do enjoy the video, please make sure to drop a like too. But let's get into the battles. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with that, and we're also going to start with... Honestly, I'm alright with going Porygon too. Let's go, I'm sorry, Porygon-Z, not Porygon-2. I meant Porygon as well. But we'll do that. We're going to have our Porygon-2 in the back, as well as Chi-Yu. To be completely honest with you, it actually wouldn't be a bad idea to bring Tornadus. But I really want to bring both Porygons in this one. They typically don't go together, and rightfully so. One of them's a great Trick Room setter. The other one is just a fast, hard-hitting special attacker. So, you know, needless to say, they don't necessarily go on the same team, but why not try it, right? We're not into Reg F. This isn't ranked yet. You know, it's just the casual ladder, so let's have a little bit of fun. We'll see what they end up starting with, though. Oh, that's not bad. Okay. That's fine. I mean, it's not great from, obviously, an attack perspective for Tsareena, but it's not to say that, But it's not to say that, yeah, that we can't deal with this stuff. So let's go, I was thinking about going with Protect, but let's go with the low kick here. Let's go try attack again. Can't do that. Forget about the Queenly Majesty. That's why I love Tsareena. Try attack. Good damage. Damn. And we finish it off with a low kick. Well, hey. That's a great Incineroar counter, I guess? I don't know. Probably not, to be honest with you, but still, hey, it's fun to think about. But there we go. Goodbye, Incineroar. Oh. That's not ideal. But it's going to be alright, though. You know, that wouldn't be a bad idea either. Like, if we're actually able to... Because here's the thing, with Analytic, yeah, if it's the last one to act, you end up getting, I think it's a 30% boost. At least, again, that's what I found online. So if we were able to do that, give them a Defiant proc or something, and we go with Foul Play, I feel like we could actually probably take them out. Here's what I'm going to do, though. I'm going to go Triple Axle over there, as well as Try Attack, too. Good damage again. And the Para! Let's go! Ooh, not enough to KO. Let's go. And there's our Berry. That's a good little proc right there. And then we're going to be able to get the, yeah, the Triple Axle over into Sylveon, which hopefully this time we can actually hit all three of them. That's rough. That's okay, though. We get one. Well, not necessarily the most reliable move, huh? Oh, the crit over there, though. That's okay, though. We have two pretty good mons in the back that are going to be able to kind of finish this off for us, you know? Let's go, Chi-Yu. You're going to obviously be the biggest one here, I think. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm actually going to go for an Ice Beam over there. I'm going to go for a Heat Wave as well. Yeah, they're going to end up terrestrializing, which is unfortunate. Probably could have went with the Dark Pulse, but I also want to make sure that I end up knocking out Sylveon. Hey, we actually hit! And we don't KO. Well, that's unfortunate. Ah, and they have I forget that they get Scald. That's unfortunate. Do we get a freeze? Huh? No. But we do get a full para right there, and that's honestly extremely, extremely helpful. So here's what we're going to do. Because we know the speed here. Let's go Ice Beam down there. And we're going to go Dark Pulse to try and KO over there. Nice. We should pick up the double KO then. Because we should be faster now. I think we showed that on the last turn. Chi-Yu needs to stay in for at least one more hit, though. That's going to be the issue. There we go. Okay. So here's a good way to wall them right here. So the best way to wall them, I think, is to terrestrialize into Ghost with Chi-Yu. Because they're either going to want to go into, you know, like a Drain Punch or like a Rage Fist. And if that's the case, then at least we're going to kind of wall them, because if for some reason they are like Choice Scarf or something, I don't know. We'll figure it out though. Let's do that, and I'm gonna just go for the Dark Pulse too. Honestly, it's 100% accurate. Compared to the 90... 90? 95? One of the two? Well, maybe if they try to go for like a Drain Punch into Chi-Yu. Okay, they're not choiced. Good damage, though. Let's go. Perfect call. Good damage on that, too. Let's do that one more time. And let's just go Dark Pulse once more. And let's call that a game. That's what I'm talking about. Again, kind of glad that we ended up saving our Terra there at the end. Having the Terra at the end really kind of helped us kind of be a little more flexible there and kind of maneuver there. So there we go. Good game. And now, if I'm being completely honest with you, I think I might actually go kind of for the same lineup in this one. Yeah, honestly, I think that might be the best thing. We're going to kind of start the same way. Although... yeah, because they have two fake-out mons. Yeah, I think we're going to start out the same way, and we're going to keep Porygon-2 and Chi-Yu in the back. Again, I was thinking about actually going Chi-Yu and Porygon-Z, only because then we'd actually be able to get some of the boosted damage from the Beads of Ruin. But they do have two fake-out mons, one of which I'm sure is going to show up on the first one. So, probably end up being Incineroar. So, obviously, we want to be able to kind of take that threat away. And yes, we could always Terrestrialize into Ghost with Chi-Yu, but if they end up faking out the Porygon instead, then yeah, we would have just kind of wasted our Terra there when we didn't necessarily need to. Especially in front of a Dark-type mon like that, too. Alright, well, here's what we're going to do. Because I wonder if they... remember about the fake out and the fact that we have Queenly Majesty. Because we faked the last guy out, thankfully. Here's what we're going to do. I think we're going to kind of lead off the same way. I want to be able to take Incineroar out of the picture, despite the fact that its damage is already... They've already done their damage because they, intimidated the only physical mon on our team. But at the same time, the dark in the back, or the dark that they have, as well as the fire, is something we want to be able to get rid of because the Pokemon we have in the back, actually, we would be fine. So you know what? Changing my mind. We're going Trop Kick over into Primarina. We're gonna go Tri Attack over there too. Never mind. We shouldn't have done that. That's unfortunate. We should have just taken out Incineroar like we were planning on. Well, that's fine. Ooh, that is a little rough, though. I wish we could have taken them out first. Alright, well, not ideal. Not ideal. Cool. So let's do that again. I'm going to let them set the Trick Room. I'm kind of okay with that. I don't know what they're going to Terrestrialize into. Oh, into Grass. Fair enough. Makes sense. But unfortunately for you, Chi-Yu is going to absolutely light you up. Actually, never mind. I changed my prediction on that. I think Porygon's going to be able to do that. Let's go, though. Now we get a Trop Kick over into for Rigorath. Oh, that crit couldn't have come at a better time. Ooh, that's rough. Alright, well that's not ideal. Boomer, huh? Alright. Here's what we're going to do. Let's go for the triple axle over there. I'm going to swap into Chi-Yu. I'm trying to think of what they have that they would actually be able to knock out Tsareena with, you know? Well, let's see what Psychic does. Okay, yeah, that could be a problem. That's alright. I think we're going to have 2 more moves. Unfortunately, Chi-Yu is just boosting their damage, you know? Good damage. Nice. 1 more. Come on. No, we can't get the 3rd. Oh, that's a little rough. Wow, that is a lot of damage for the Wood Hammer. Sorry, Chi-Yu. 3 Trick Room. We're going to continue to go triple axle over there. Yeah, I'm going to protect on this one. That's fine. We knew that was going to happen. Yeah, now if we knock out Chi-Yu, or if we take Chi-Yu out, I think we might be able to survive 1 more. Stomping Tantrum. Oh, and plus with the terrain, that helps out a lot too. I think we're still gonna have to take them out. Let's do that, and I think we're gonna bring in Porygon-2. They got some good bulk. Yeah, this will allow us to survive 1 more Psychic. Yeah, if Chi-Yu was still out there, we would have had some serious issues. But if we hit all 3, we knock out Rillaboom. There we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. I mean, granted, we did take a little bit of damage with Chi-Yu, but that's okay. We're going to be able to bring them back out after the Trick Room is gone. Okay, we're going to be alright here. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to go with a... yeah, we're -2 attack. That's okay, though. Let's go with the Protect. Be honest with you, Ice Beam might be a stronger move. I'll go Ice Beam over there. Once we have the chance to freeze. Uh-oh. Oh, not enough, my friend. Good. Oh, and then the Dazzling Gleam. Okay. That's fair. We heal up a little bit. We're going to try to go for a low kick over into Incineroar. Let's go for an Ice Beam again. Yeah, no. At -2, that ain't doing much. Yeah, they need to knock out Porygon now, huh? Alright, that's fine. You're resetting Trick Room. I'm going to be able to actually go for a Recover on this one. Because Porygon is actually going to be the last one to move. Or first one to move because it's the slowest one out there. That's fine. I'm actually going to take the KO on Tsareena here. Actually, no. Protect one more time, because here's what we're going to do. We're going to recover on this one. Then we're going to take the KO, but we're going to reverse the Trick Room. Nice. Cool. Yeah, again, we're going to end up taking the KO on Tsareena. But we get to reset the Trick Room. Oh, dang, okay. See, I wanted to do that just because, again, we would have been able to reset the Trick Room, would have brought our faster mons out there because Tsareena was going to get knocked out, and then we're going to be able to, obviously, just... yeah, screw it, I'll say it. We're going to KO them with Chi-Yu and, of course, with Porygon-Z as well. But I kind of don't blame them. I wouldn't want to sit there and just kind of wait out the... you know, the recovers and everything, but either way, we'll take the win. Good game. Unfortunately, it looks like we do have a team with a couple of E-Speed users. A lot of priority. However, good thing, of course, we do have Tsareena. So, I think that's going to be our team again here. Although, let me think about this. Yeah, actually, I'm okay with that. I think that's gonna be the deal here. So let's go Tsareena and let's go Porygon, and let's have the other Porygon and Chi-Yu in the back. Sweet. And the good thing too is a lot of these guys obviously are physical attackers too. So that foul play that Porygon-Z or Porygon-2 has, pardon me, is going to be pretty good. Despite the fact that a couple of them do resist it. It'll still be nice, though. It'll still be nice. And by couple, I think it's only one. I think it's just Pow. And Dane Gary. Nice. Alright. So, here's what we're going to do. I think we're going to protect on this first one. And let's go with the Tri-Attack over into Entei. They're the one that I'm probably most worried about. Yeah. Cool. We'll take that. I was actually thinking about going with like a Thunderbolt up into Gyarados too, but let's go. Now let's see how much this actually does to Entei though. Wow! And the freeze, no shot! Let's go! That's incredible. I love that. Oh, that makes me so happy. Alright, we're gonna go for the triple axle over there. Go for the Tri-Attack one more time. Please don't. Please don't unfreeze. Ooh, Queenly Majesty. Let's go. Oh, that's right. I forget the fire move melts the ice. It makes a lot of sense. However, that burn is a little upsetting though. But at least we're able to end up healing up a little bit here. It's not going to be as strong. Go. Yeah, it's not going to be a strong triple axle, but it's still going to be a triple axle. Nice. We'll take that. You know what? That's about 1/3? Something like that. So we'll take that. Goes up to about 1/4 because of the terrain heal. Not a problem. Is this going to be Pow? Or is this going to be D-Knight? The world may never know. Oh, that's right. Gyarados. Forgot they could still bring him out. Not a problem. Except for the fact that we are burnt and -2 over there. That's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Go with that once more. Yeah, and honestly, we kind of need to take care of Gyarados too. Main reason being, obviously, the water into Chi-Yu. Yeah. Fair enough. Now who's this going to be, though? Okay, hold on now. But then again, we are -2. And obviously, good damage. Yeah, they do have the berry, though. But yeah, they are -2. We are -2 and, unfortunately, burnt. So it's not going to do that much, despite the fact... Oh, boy, that's not good. But yeah, despite the fact that they are... Oh, no. That's a dope move, by the way. But yeah, despite the fact that they are 4x weak to that. Yeah. Not doing much. I will say, thankfully, we do not, oh boy. Yeah, thankfully we didn't proc like a weakness policy or anything. So we're going to protect because really, unfortunately, they are out there to make sure that they don't go for an E-speed. So we're going to do that and go up into Gyarados again. Perfect turn. Perfect turn. Protect. Should pick up this. Oh, not quite. Never mind. Sweet. Perfect turn. Man, they're ignoring Porygon. That's surprising. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna trust that they know that they can't go for an extreme speed here. And here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna swap into Porygon because I want to have both Porygons on the field at the same time. And we're gonna go into D-Knight. Cool. We'll take that. I just gotta hope that that's going to be the case. And hopefully we do have the speed here, too. Right, there we go. 2 Porygons on the field at the same time. And we take out D-Knight with the Tri-Attack, too. I love it. It's what you love to see. And they take away their Grassy Glide ability, too. There's Gary. Nice. Alright, Porygon-2, you finish this off for me. How about that? Let's go for the foul play up into Gary. And let's swap back into Tsareena. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. I'm just glad I had both of them on the field at the same time. But there we go. Dude, honestly, even without Chi-Yu out on the field, obviously it's specs, but being able to have the adaptability bonus as opposed to just the typical 50% just makes that Tri-Attack hit so much harder. So there we go, good game. So even though these two Porygon don't typically go well together, I think we showed that you can still get some wins with them. And I'm really happy that we're able to do this up on the casual ladder because it kind of allows us to go out there with some really goofy stuff. But that also means that we're able to see what we like on some of these Pokemon as well. And I really like the choice specs on Porygon-Z because that adaptability means you're going to get that extra 50% on top of the stab. So it's going to make that a 2x stab as opposed to the 1.5. And that means that you're going to be hitting extremely hard, especially with something like the Tri-Attack. And of course, if you have Chi-Yu out there as well, that means you're going to be hitting extra hard because that Beads of Ruin is going to lower everyone's special defense by 25%. So that's going to be really nice for Porygon's damage output. And then for Porygon-2, obviously it is a great Trick Room mon, a lot of bulk, and of course having Recover is really nice too because you can kind of stall some things out there and allow yourself to be able to set Trick Room as you saw in one of those battles as well. Now having the Foul Play is really nice too because especially since there are a lot of really strong physical attackers out there, it's nice because that Foul Play is going to take their attack and be able to use that against them. And especially since Porygon really doesn't have anything invested in attack or special attack, it's really nice because you're actually going to get some pretty good damage output on that. Now with the Ice Beam, it's nice because obviously that's going to do some really good stuff against some flying Pokemon, as well as something like Landorus because you're going to have that 4x weakness on it as well. So going with the Ice Beam over there is going to be extremely nice too. But again, having Trick Room and Recover is going to be kind of the bread and butter for Porygon 2, and definitely just shows that you can still kind of carry that over. So again, even though this isn't necessarily a team we're going to bring up on the ladder once Regulation F is ready, still think it was a lot of fun because I got to use 2 of my favorite Pokemon. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the battles. If you guys did, make sure to drop a like. We'll see you guys next time.